I'm gonna fish out this bullet.
Yeah.
Which, it's actually weird that they left the bullet in, because it seemed like they were doing a lot to clean up any evidence of him having been killed before the hanging. But let's fish out the bullet and easily succeed. And easily fail. Just after saying that those skills were bad too and didn't help us in solving the case, right?
You push your hand
they've been
further
the least
in.
useful.
The bullet keeps rolling between your fingers as you beckon it to come
I'm gonna ask Kim to do it for me.
out comes his small folding knife. The lieutenant moves its blade across the man's skull.
Withdraw your hand 4 centimeters, please.
Okay.
With a crack, he punches the knife in the skull.
Ugh.
Then, one more time, and one more, until the bone comes loose, like eggshell. Inside, you feel the jello move from his poking. The bullet is still under your finger.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Can you push it out?
A fractured piece of
Alright,
lead,
well, we got it.
like a flower, blossoms from the man's head, followed by your finger.
Failed the skill check, but Kim was there to back me
A
up.
bullet. Unknown caliber. Rifled. You may remove your hand from the victim's head now, officer. Well done. Here is your prize.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim.
Item gained, evidence, fractured bullet. He drops the bullet and evidence bag and puts it in your hand, your other hand, the one not covered in blood and cerebral cortex.
We need to add an item to the
Seems
injury
fair.
list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Correct.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Yep.
And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardy Boys tampered with it. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands. No claw marks on his neck. But still.
His brow furrows, while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Maybe the bullet holds more
Yes,
answers?
we should take a closer look at it.
Don't worry, Kim. Your
I am
perception
certain
wasn't
it
high
has
enough.
more to tell
It's
us.
not your fault.
Yeah, fair enough.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
I need to wash myself.
You really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it.
I like
does,
that
Kim.
new
You've been in it.
New task. Take a fucking shower. You stink, man.
Yeah.
What happens
We bag the
next?
corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do
That
anything
seems
too
handy.
dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work.
I mean, he's gonna go to bed soon anyway. We're probably gonna have to like end the day soon. Do you want to just do it now and then like go talk to Claudia and see if we can get some more
Yeah,
of our
let's-
backstory?
Yeah, let's do it. But maybe we don't confront the Hardy Boys about Ruby until he's back.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. All right, let's all right, take it away,
Alright.
Tim.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands. I'll take the legs.
All right, let's get it out of here.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Man, very productive day here. Oh,
We've learned
his
a
car
lot.
is gone too. Whoa. Now the world is truly opened up for me here. Oh, fuck. We should have looked at the bullet first before I kicked him out. I guess I might have looked at it myself, though, huh? This shouldn't be a worrisome activity to do. The bullet mushroomed out on impact. It now looks more like a fanciful jacket button than something that could pierce skin, flesh, and bone.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks
You did all that
especially
very
sad,
fast.
like a tiny, shriveled
Yeah.
head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
The squished little
yeah,
thing
talk to the
has
bullet.
no idea. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet.
It's my friend. I'm gonna
Eat
start
it.
talking to it. It will keep me company. Well, yeah, what happens if I pick this?
But the bullet is not edible, sadly.
Ah, damn.
That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy. Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. He used it to kill your victim. Neato. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The Citizens Militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
It's like a kind of a BB gun compared to like a round type of thing, I'm guessing is what that means by that.
Yeah.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed
I don't know
out
shit about
to
how bullets
reveal
work,
a
dude,
dark
so
grey
I'm guessing.
core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Okay.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet.
Oh man.
Little hairlines, linear.
What
feels
kind of
standard.
coordinating this bullet's gonna have? Is it gonna be like a phoenix feather or like dragon fang?
It's quite destroyed.
Oh.
Some of the
I'm trying to think of a good
fragments are
wand
still
joke
lodged
right
in the
now.
wound.
I quickly moved on because I had no follow up immediately. You know,
For
that's
some reason, all I can think of is saying harpy dick over and over again. I don't know. Doesn't make any
Far
sense.
away. We don't know.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is flipping through stations in his Kanina. He is not here examining the bullet with you.
Okay.
He should be. He would find this
Well,
very intriguing.
Okay.
Mention it to him later.
So when Kim
he's
comes
here.
home, show him the bullet.
Okay.
Got it. Hey, officer, got a minute? Who? What the fuck?
Whoa.
Who?
I beg your... It's gotta be Tommy, right?
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. It popped up in a weird
I
space.
saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
No trouble. She's gonna be fine.
Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
Hey, Tommy, how did you make your voice come from the light post? That was crazy,
He
dude.
Yeah.
chooses to believe what's best for her.
That's just classic poet stuff.
Oh, you know,
man.
The correct grammar.
Tommy
I'm
Long was
just gonna,
taken.
The man.
Okay. I don't care about this guy. I'm just gonna be blunt.
Yeah.
Real quick, I
We
would
got
actually wanna
bigger
do,
fucking
though.
fish to fry.
Let's see if I can sell these bottles I've been picking up real quick, just to see how much money we get.
Good call.
Since if we're gonna roll over to a new day, we're gonna be down to like $5. So we're gonna need to get some money for Thursday night, or
Yep.
Friday night actually. I don't know. I've lost all sense of time.
Or we go sleep under the canoe.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
The 10. Your bottles climb.
$2. Hell yeah.
Sick.
Maybe we can fail some white skill checks too and get some money that way.
Get some money? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Some white intellect ones. The ones that we are most likely to succeed at.
Oh yeah. Any new rhetoric thing that pops up is gonna be. We're at I think 9 or 10 of that stat now, so we're gonna devastate any of those. Yeah, Kim said not to do anything that'll get me in trouble, right? I changed my mind. I don't actually want to be here. I was really scared there for a second that I haven't saved recently, and I was just gonna walk into that guy and he'd be like, "Oh, your
Fair.
friend's not here. I'm gonna cut your head off."
Yeah. Yeah, Kim and his gun are the only things that are keeping us from like getting killed at any point in time. And even sometimes not helping do that.
So this is actually okay. So this is interesting. Determine where the shop came from. Notice how none of these are to check the roof.
Yeah.
So I guess this might be just ruling out that it didn't come from somewhere else, but it's interesting. That it's
Yeah,
like
it is
completing
weird,
that
isn't
task
it?
would be then to actually confirm that it did come from somewhere else.
Yeah, that is weird. Especially because I'm still not convinced we have access to 2 of those places. Maybe
Yeah.
one of those places. The one on the island specifically doesn't seem like we have.
Yeah. Actually, wait,
a
no.
way to get there.
Let me go back outside real quick. I mean, I am wondering how many things like we won't be able to even like actually investigate right now because Kim isn't here. It'll just say come back with Kim and check. But I want to run down to the
Yeah.
binocular on the coast and just see if we can use that to scope out the ruins to see if there's like a because it's said to be like a tent on the shore. So I would think
A
that'd be
tent,
something
something like that,
you
yeah.
could theoretically see through the binocular.
This is also pretty close to the direction where she said her passport was hidden.
This coin up. Your money disappears. The curtains, the lenses. It looks as if
Yes,
it was
I was right.
abandoned quite some time
Yep.
The
ago.
shot to come
Good
from
call.
here,
Nothing
then
but a
enter the window
rotten
of
tooth
update. Upstairs,
remain.
the
It's not possible to know from this distance.
Fuck!
The details are blurry. There's
Damn.
water vapor in the way.
Give me my
and waves
25
cut
cents
into
back.
the-
Well, I am
Joyce
glad that
has
at
a
least-
boat.
I'm really glad that they thought to let you check that, though. That's cool. Like, have that dialogue option even with that
Yeah.
in that tree.
Yeah, I agree. broken pipe
Whoa.
that it's near
What
northwest.
have we here? A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever, let death come. I'm a revolution.
Hell yeah.
Revacholian? Revacholian badass. What, that's really it?
Well, just walk around with it a little bit,
That-
see if you fall.
Yeah, like, what was the point of that? That was weird.
Insane.
Alright, let's see if we can find the passport.
It's not here. There's no. I haven't even seen the broken pipe they'd be talking about.
Yeah.
I was wondering if Joyce might take us to the.
What can I help you with?
I found my badge.
By love,
Coast.
you did. Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
I went
Can
into
I
this
help you
dialogue with
with
her because I
Lieutenant
had on the like the re-roll. Whoop. Can I scroll over? Oh yeah, you can't when you're in chats. I had a thing that was like to retry a white skill check with her, so I figured I would run it out while we were here.
Yeah, of course.
I don't remember which option it was in.
What would you like to know?
No.
Good. Of
Mention,
course. Anything.
no.
I am sorry.
God,
to
she-
more
this lady had a
lessons in
lot of-
basic
There it
reality.
is.
Good things, huh?
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What is?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of
6
plus ones
kilometers
now.
south
Boom.
of this, in the Valley of Dogs.
Nailed it.
Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his
Tequila
mind,"
Sunset.
Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now.
This is
He'll find it again.
this is insane dialogue. Have you noticed something that's never happened in this game before?
No.
The
what?
narration voiced the narration instead of just the
weird.
dialogue.
You're right.
Yeah.
What?
We always
Why
do.
this one?
Yeah.
You're an officer of the RCM.
That was
Preciso
weird.
Mundo. Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary
Weird.
Revachol, Detective. Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts
De
in what is
jure? That's not how I
poetically
would've pronounced
called
that.
the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin. The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, three pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm basically a throw out of foreign
There's
interests.
nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
Those motherfuckers, they did what we couldn't. I'll never let
So
them live
permit
it
me
down.
to conclude
Okay.
with
We're
this.
mad.
Freaks.
Who you
Absolute
are to me
freaks.
is the police, the only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
It's insane how polite
Yes,
she is being
that
about.
permit, and if those
that.
authorities,
Yeah.
glad to have been of
Whatever.
assistance.
Okay. So yeah, I guess maybe once we get like further up the coast, we'll be able to find the passport. Because it definitely doesn't seem like it's here. So I want to look at the map for a second too. Yeah, so we'll definitely be able to get to the church. I wonder if you can get to the ruins. Is that you? What is that?
No, that was money.
Fuck.
That was like the sound of change for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Get me out of there. Leave off the train of thought. Oh yeah, we can get to the fisherman shacks now because we can cross the waterway or whatever. I wonder if we can get.
Yeah.
I wonder if we do have access to the entire map already. Actually, though, with that.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Also, like B1 was just behind the church. B2 is like north of the Ferris wheel on this map on the left. It was like that tower thingy. B3 is the only one that's fucking weird.
Yeah, on the ruins of that island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was also just looking at the map to see if I can pinpoint where even potentially that pipe would be. It does look like the harbor. Like, obviously I can't point to the map, but it seems like the harbor extends around from where we are right now. We can't actually get to, so that must be where.
Yeah, like maybe if we're able to go through that door or something.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's talk to Clausier about my scene.
Yeah.
You know what would have been cool is if there was a some sort of cool item underneath the truck, like if you could catch Mew or something if Kim isn't here.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, you gotta use strength. Kim shows up and we're just carrying around like a fucking rat, and we're like, look, Kim, it's Mew. She's like, what the fuck is Pokemon?
I think Kim knows what Pokemon is. I think it exists in
I
this
want
world.
I want Kim to come back and have us just like talking to a bullet the whole time.
Hey, you know, the game is all about massive international conglomerates. The Pokemon Company would not be out of place.
You're right. You're right.
Oh fuck! I should have gone to the shortcut. This is like 3 loading screens, but I think if I had gone through the blue door up the elevator, it would have been.
Yeah, because that's all. It doesn't load on the blue door, right? You can just go through it, so it's gonna be like.
Would have skipped this floor entirely. What a shame.
Yeah. And this room, which is the. Well, I guess room for room. Yeah, it's probably 1 load screen shorter. Exactly. You're right.
And these ain't fast load screens. This game's on my solid state drive. I'll say that much too. For how long these things take.
It's all the painterly artwork.
Yep. Damn painters. I was about to say, what did Beethoven ever do for me? And then thought for a second that MF did music? Mm-hmm. I don't know the name of a single painter, and I'll never learn.
I was just thinking,
Da
what a
Vinci.
nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Alright, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle steaming out from darkness. Alright, yeah, it's one of the first things I remember doing.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
Alright, did you hear something from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Hell yeah.
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
Sick.
Oh, yes.
Music?
Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh,
well, I want to know more about
where I
OO.
come from.
Yeah.
I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Then, doesn't life get hard
Okay.
because
We're getting more
we go
clues
on?
back to Superstar Cop. We might get a song here.
Yeah, we go
I
on,
don't know
right?
about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Uh-huh.
That
Harry was having a bad
It
time.
doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Such a sick burn.
Yeah. When you say wounded, do you mean in a cool way?
Yes, It was very cool.
Sick.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Yeah, that's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming.
Wow.
Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
I hope we pop out of this and unlock the furry thought.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5.
Figure out our favorite animal.
And that
we already
was it.
know we're a fuck up to.
Yeah.
No problem, sir.
That's fair. Okay. I was expecting there to be a bit more to that, to be honest. But...
Yeah, I thought we'd like get some kind of clue as to what happened.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to hear that we killed the guy. Dark Horse candidate.
Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at what we still have left to pop open here.
Of course, of course.
Working house husband, gloves, paint the wall, get into the balcony, tie to Bui's location, stuff for Bowie, where the shot came from. Oh yeah! Let's take a bath. Okay.
We are there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be too much more, like, maybe shouldn't have cut the body, not cut the body down, maybe shouldn't have sent the body in so early in the day for investigation.
Kept him for like an hour to do the tightest shit or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but, oh well. I don't, at least,
Live and learn.
It doesn't seem like the actual, like, timer in this game is that important as far as, like, you will lose or anything. It just seems like the actual issue might be, like, running out of money. But if we have to, we can pawn off that $10 thing and then, like, say, oh, we'll never find the password for the D&D online and so whatever. It's bath time, baby.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner
I want to
than
live
you are
forever
right
with
now.
the corpse smell.
No.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
The right move.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks. Like
Why would
duckies.
you not have taken the cans out of the bath first, Harry?
You feel nice and lonely. And so tired.
Change my mind. I'm letting them stay in.
The cans continue to bob.
They're the little
as do your
duckies.
thoughts,
They want to relax
splashing
too.
up against the sides of the tub.
Yeah.
They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium.
Hey,
Time
Jesus,
to get
okay.
moving.
Hey, PI, I'm trying to kill time to learn some more thoughts before tomorrow, so can you just relax?
You see the corpse.
Yeah.
You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature. The waterline recedes as you stand.
Weird.
You are cold
Level up
now.
and taking a bath,
Your
baby.
clothes stick to your still moist
Hell
skin.
yeah.
He didn't dry off properly before he put his clothes on.
Yeah, I was
sounds
thinking
like,
that
which
too.
is
That's not good.
uncomfortable.
Alright, well, we got another skill point. Should we dump something else to learn one of these other ones?
Yeah, probably.
Or just level up something else. Honestly, I kind of like what we have right now. This one's pretty bad.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, the other two thoughts that we have, like, they're just
Think not gonna be
the
very good.
yeah, they're the ones that are like pick a right wing option or whatever, right? So like, I don't know that it's worth trying to find anything to cut.
Yeah, if we do eventually, honestly, I think this bankruptcy sequence is probably pretty bad. Fairweather T500 is probably pretty bad. We can dump those in the future state. But right now, let's put a point in. Let's see what skill checks we can reroll if we put a point in something. I can reroll them. I can try the mirror again for something there.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look at red skill checks, I think, here, because this blue one we can already retry. Physical instrument.
Yeah.
Ice cream maker, we're not going to pass without getting the new weapons. It's negative 20. The barbell doesn't matter, but we can try it again. Trash container doesn't matter since we opened it with the key. Bird's Nest Roy. I don't even remember what this was for electrochemistry.
Something about
I don't know,
drugs.
what do you want to put it into? Oh, yeah, you could tell that he was strung out or something, right?
Yeah, those are all the skill checks, hey?
Yeah. I'm thinking, I mean, one of these two I'm thinking to put a point into, just to retry one of these two for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Electrochemistry is probably easier to pass, right?
Was it? I wasn't even paying attention to this.
It was challenging versus legendary?
Legendary? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So you're saying electrochemistry? That works for me.
I think so. Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna do one. That seems like the one.
I think now's a good time to start putting, like, getting these up to some higher scores.
Yeah.
Just a better success.
We have 9 rhetoric. Like, we're pretty fucking set there, I feel like.
Well, let's take this mirror then. Try this again. Fail this.
The mirror
Go all.
hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore.
Oh, this one was bullshit when we failed it, I think.
Without
it was like we should have won it, because it's a coin flip, and coin flip should always be won, obviously.
Exactly, yeah. If you can remind to locate the source of the expression.
It belongs in the new,
the
3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
I wish it was showing me right now the odds of success. Yes! Okay, so that wasn't a critical success, even with the 5 and a 6. For some reason, which I figured it would have because of our one thought, right? That makes it easier or harder.
Yeah.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing.
Remains a mystery.
People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen.
This is the equivalent of the, like, model face that Zoolander created.
Yeah, actually, you're totally right. Anything else, like who I am? Why did I become a cop? Why did I trick myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
The need to add a click.
Don't accept that.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume Lamillion, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
I used to be armed, but...
not armed right now. Sometimes we're armed. When Maybe Kim deems it appropriate.
When Kim makes a grave mistake.
Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. There is a vast ocean of... Not really. It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
You can swoon over
New thought,
smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.